Zootopia review! Hey everyone, it's Max, and I saw Zootopia this week thanks to Disney for sponsoring my visit to the Disney studios to see it. It was truly a magical evening to get to see this amazing film at the Disney studios. So, I want to do a review of it, of course, and with this movie, there's honestly no point in making a, vague, shallow review where I just sort of gloss over things. So if you haven't seen the movie and you don't want to be spoiled by some major thematic elements of it, don't watch this video. Watch it after you've seen it. If you don't mind being spoiled by thematic elements, theme, then you can watch this video. So, let's talk about it. You know, for me, and for a lot of us, I think Disney films have taught us so much, and I think even more than live-action films can teach us. And they do it in ways that no one can. And they do it through humor and sight gags, but they also do it with real human emotion, no matter if you're watching animals or robots or what have you. And then they also take on this overlying issue, and none has been more timely than what Zootopia took on with this movie. And this is where, if you don't know what the theme of the movie is, you leave. So what do they tackle? Well, they tackle race discrimination and the difficulties that we have today in a world where we're striving to all be equal. So yeah, that's a pretty heavy topic that this movie takes on. On the surface, it's just, a fun buddy cop movie. You've got that amazing scene at the DMV with the sloths that we've seen in the trailers, and still, I've seen it, so many times, but still in the movie theater when watching it, I was still dying laughing. I think it's one of the funniest scenes I've seen in years in movies. So, our main character is Judy Hopps, played magnificently by Jennifer Goodwin. She's a bunny. She wants to be the first bunny police officer, but, bunnies don't do that. They stay home and they tend to the farm, right? And she teams up with a con artist fox, Nick Wilde, and bunnies don't like foxes. And the city of Zootopia itself is one where predators and prey have to coexist, but in this city it's still broken down into neighborhoods based on their particular species. Obviously, this is a much bigger social commentary for the world we live in today, where racism and sexism still exist, unfortunately. And there are so many instances in the film where they portray this, and if you don't want to know any of these, I'll do this, and so you can come back after that, okay? So mute it for now, and then when I do this, come back. Okay, so, the Elephant Run ice cream shop that refuses to serve a fox ice cream. What? The flashback with Nick Wilde, where he talks about when he was a kid, he was gonna join this new club, and they wouldn't let him because he was of a different species. And then you have Judy Hopps, who, on her first day as a new police officer, she's just not treated equally by her male-dominated fellow officers. So welcome back. Now, the timeliness of this movie is unbelievable, because for it to come out right now during the election season that we are having is incredible. I mean, obviously Disney's been working on this film for years, and they could not have known that we would have a presidential candidate who actually believes in denying certain rights to certain groups of people. I don't go into politics really ever, but since this movie did delve into it, and it directly correlates somehow with what is happening right now with a certain candidate, Donald Trump, it's just crazy how much it paralleled it. It's like spooky almost. How did Disney know this was going to happen? But I think when everyone's leaving the movie theater, that's what they're going to be talking about, because it's crazy. Okay, so with this much social commentary going on, is it for kids? Yes, as Disney does, they put in a ton for kids, they put in a ton for adults. A lot of stuff is going to go over a child's head when it comes to this, but there's tons of really, really fun moments, and I think they're going to get part of the message. There's also incredible Easter eggs thrown in. Like, blink and you're gonna miss a ton of them. I want to see it again and really look for them, because there's so many. They threw in so many details, and the animation is incredible. The city of Zootopia is it's just beautifully animated. It's quite an achievement. Oh, and the Shakira song is awesome. I loved it. I was like, I also think that Walt would really love this movie. I kept thinking, as Judy made her journey from her little rural town to the big city to follow her dreams, how much that paralleled his life and his dreams. And really, in the end, yes, anyone can be anything. And it's really true. It's really true. I even think about it myself as, like, I made the move out here to LA to pursue my dreams. And anyone that goes somewhere and does something to pursue their dreams and actually make the world a better place, well, that's what it's all about, folks. So, whew, there you go. There's a lot to discuss. I'm really interested in seeing what you guys thought of this movie, and let's talk about it below. Like, how, when you were watching it, were you like, oh my gosh, this is happening right now? How did Disney do this? Is Disney in some sort of crazy conspiracy where they can predict the future too? I mean, wow. So yeah, guys, let's talk about it. I don't usually talk about things like this, but I feel like it's pretty important. And this movie came out at the right time somehow, and it's just amazing that it did come out right now. Cool. All right, guys. So thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe. Have a magical day, everybody. Bye. Mr. Cheesy Pop.